guys, hope you're doing well. So for today's video, I'm finally going to film another hair care empties. I have quite an assortment of products that have been accumulating over the past however many months, so it is high time to share those with you. And I like doing these kind of focused category empties videos because I think it's just a little bit easier to kind of get a full picture of the types of products I like in that particular category. So I will have timestamps down below if you want to skip ahead to a particular type of hair care product. I'm going to go in order of how I use them. So shampoos, conditioners, hair masks, leave-in, and then styling products will be at the end. So let me know if you like this type of format and style of video. I did want to film this video when I was having a somewhat decent hair day, so I'll let you be the judge if that's the case or not, but at least it's kind of down and it's freshly washed and all that good stuff. So I have, I don't know, what would you call this, medium to medium long hair. It is naturally wavy. And now, especially working from home, I hardly ever blow dry it. So normally I just let it air dry. And as you can see, it has a good amount of kind of natural wave in. And as you could probably tell from the lineup of products, I wash my hair obviously. And then I usually opt for a hair mask over a conditioner just because I think with my hair texture, it does tend to be kind of dry. I do get a fair bit of oil on my scalp, so I do like to kind of wash it every day, especially if I'm working out, that sort of thing. Sometimes I'll skip a day, but typically I wash my hair fairly frequently, but then I go in with a deep conditioner. Then I'll put it up in like a Diva towel or Turby twist, that sort of thing. Let a lot of the moisture kind of get sucked out, and then I'll spray a leave-in type product. I'll comb through it with a wet brush, and then more often than not I'll go in with some sort of styling cream to just add a little bit more shape and moisture to the hair. So a while ago I did follow the curly girl method for a period of time. I don't really stick to that anymore, but I think I do have some products that are curly girl approved, and I do have highlighted hair, so it's not dyed. I think my hairdresser might put like a toner or something on it, but it's not full-on dyed yet. I'm trying to postpone that until the number of gray hairs I have make that necessary. But anyway, okay, so let's jump into the shampoos. So speaking of curly girl, I think I bought this when I was experimenting with that method of hair care. This is the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash Cleansing Cream Conditioner. And I think I bought like two at the same time because they were like buy one, get one half off, that sort of thing. So it took me a while to kind of finish both of them up. But I would still use this on occasion even if I wasn't, you know, strictly following the curly girl method, because like I said, I do like to wash my hair fairly frequently, but I also like to kind of pay attention to just the condition of my hair, I guess. And so if it's not super dirty, but I still wanted to kind of go in there and give it a little bit of a cleanse, then I would reach for a product like this. So it was nice to have on hand, but I don't typically go for like a cleansing conditioner or co-wash type product. So another product, I guess if my hair were a little bit more in need of a cleanse, this was a nice product. This was Carol's Daughter Rhassoul Clay Active Living Hair Care. This is sulfate free, and I do try to avoid sulfates for the most part. I still like to go in with like Head and Shoulders or something like that occasionally, but my preference is usually to avoid sulfates. So I haven't looked recently, but I'm guessing they still make this. This is the Active Living Hair Care Sulfate-Free Shampoo for overworked and overwashed hair. It says it draws out sweat and impurities, it cleanses without stripping, and it softens and improves manageability. So yeah, that was just like a nice kind of basic shampoo. I did like that it had a pump on that. Some other little kind of more travel size samples here. This is the Olaplex No. 4 shampoo. I currently have one in my shower that I'm working on, so I like to go in with this from time to time just to, you know, breathe some life into my hair if I feel like it's been through something. So Yeah, I like the Olaplex system. The one thing I will say about this is I think it's a very concentrated formula, so you really don't need a whole lot of it. So this is the 3.3 fluid ounce size. So even having a size like this, it lasts me a decent amount of time. So another just run-of-the-mill shampoo. This is from Living Proof. This is the Perfect Hair Day. This was just a 1 fluid ounce little sample size. I kind of have mixed feelings about Living Proof. Like, I don't feel like it ever does anything bad to my hair, but I guess it's just the smell. Like, I haven't fallen in love with any of their products either. So I don't mind using it, but it's not really my favorite either. I have this DevaCurl, which I think most of their products are Curly Girl approved. This is the DevaCurl Build-Up Buster Gentle Deep Cleansing Serum. So this is kind of a deep shampoo that I think might be Curly Girl approved. So it doesn't have any sulfates, parabens, or silicones. So I managed to use this up, but this wasn't really, again, a product that I fell in love with or anything like that. So it was kind of interesting to try. I think DevaCurl has recently kind of rebranded, so a lot of the products I'm showing you from them might look different now. And I'm not sure if they've carried over all of their previous products to their new kind of branding or whatever. So anyway, that is the Build-Up Buster. And then finally, I have 2 little samples of the Briogeo Scalp Revival. This is a charcoal and coconut oil micro exfoliating shampoo. So it's kind of a scalp scrub and deep shampoo, and as you might be able to tell from the remnants in there, it is a dark gray color from the charcoal, and this does smell like Thin Mints, which I always say. That is, I think, my favorite part about the product, to be honest. So this is a product that I really do have to be careful with, and if I overdo it, then I feel like my scalp gets a little irritated, so just be aware of that if you do have a sensitive scalp. But again, I think Briogeo is a Curly Girl approved hair care line for the most part. This also doesn't have any sulfates, silicones, or parabens in it. So finished those up. All right, so going on to conditioners, I have the counterpart to the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. This is the conditioner, same size, so I imagine they came in like a set or something. So again, it was just fine. And like I said, I think my preference is for a deep conditioner, so keep that in mind. This was the Way Thick Hair Conditioner. So I've used this up, and I kept it in my shower for a while because I was debating whether or not to buy the refills for this product, but I think I'm done with it, so I just want to kind of get rid of it. In theory, I like the idea of refills, but at a certain point, the container itself gets kind of grimy, like it's in your shower, so it can get kind of mildewy or whatever. So as much as I would like to endorse an environmentally friendly option, it's not always the most practical, especially with this. As you can see, like the plastic, it's kind of bent in because you're like squeezing it to get the product out. So this is their thick hair conditioner, and there's a corresponding thick hair shampoo, which I still have in my shower, and I've been enjoying that. I think they also have a fine shampoo and conditioner and a medium shampoo and conditioner. I've tried the fine. I don't think that gave me enough. And the medium was just kind of so-so. So I do like the thick hair range. The conditioner itself was kind of on the thicker end for a normal conditioner. I have tried the hair mask that I'll show you. So yeah, so I would purchase this again. I would try it again, but I'm going to say goodbye to this particular container and work on all the other products that I have. All right, and then the other conditioners I have, these are from the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Joia line. So I have the full size, and I have this little mini. And again, this was just kind of okay. Like, it has a nice smell to it. It's that traditional like boom boom scent, I think, but it just didn't like wow me, I guess. I think I got this from like a Sephora VIB sale or something, but anyway, use those up. Okay, so like I said, I had a sample of the Way Thick Hair Treatment Mask, and again, this just didn't wow me. I think I'd have to compare like the price per ounce between the thick hair mask and the thick hair conditioner to kind of get a sense of what's the better investment. I do like that the hair mask is in a tub, which some people may or may not like. But for me anyway, it's easier to get kind of all the product out. But yeah, I thought this was perfectly fine, but wasn't like an immediate must-buy sort of thing. Okay, so this is the Gloss Moderne Clean Luxury Hair Mask. I think this is the last time I'll show you this product before it really goes into the trash or recycling. So this was something I got in my FabFitFun box a while back, and it was also an option in the fall box. I guess if you sign up for FabFitFun now, you might be able to choose it, I'm not sure. But this was fine. I think towards the end, like the smell was going a little weird. It kind of got like more of a plasticky type scent, so I didn't really love that. I think it's supposed to have some sort of like cognac smell, something like that. So yeah, I wouldn't purchase that, especially since I think it's quite pricey. Okay, so next up, let's talk about some DevaCurl products. So you can see, I got the big pump style of this Deep Sea Repair Seaweed Strengthening Mask. This was 17.7 fluid ounce. And as I said, I think DevaCurl has kind of repackaged their product, so I'm not sure if they still sell it in this kind of container. This was nice because I think it has an airless pump, so the product was kind of getting pushed up, so it wasn't like you were really trying to work hard to get the product out. But I did really enjoy this. I think I enjoyed the smell of their Melt into Moisture mask better. So talking again about the Curly Girl method, and I'm by no means an expert, but my limited understanding is that adding strength and protein to your hair is one thing you want to be mindful of, but then also be mindful of kind of just adding pure moisture. So you want to have that balance between moisture and strength. So I really did like this kind of strengthening mask. And again, I really did like the smell of this Melt into Moisture matcha butter. This had a light green color, which you can't see because I've scooped it all out, but yeah, it has that kind of nice nutty pistachio smell. So again, really like the smell of that. So I would definitely use either of these products in the future, but I haven't really looked into purchasing any new DevaCurl hair care since they've kind of repackaged. So just be aware that they may look different. So more products from Briogeo. I have their Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is the 8 fluid ounce size, and this is the little like 1 fluid ounce travel, I guess, or sample size. And this is another like great hair mask. I do enjoy it. It's not as exciting because it doesn't smell as good as the matcha butter, but you know, it's worked well for me. So when I see this kind of product on a deal, I think I had an Ulta haul where I stocked up on a lot of Briogeo products. So if I see a good deal, I will stock up on that. Another hair mask from Briogeo. This is a little sample of the Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the two hair masks, but I've used both and both worked perfectly fine, so there's that. Okay, so the last product for the hair mask category is this little kind of travel sample of the Amika The Cure Intense Repair Mask. So I got this in a boxy like pop-up or add-on sale type thing. And I used it, and then I did end up purchasing like the full tub size. So again, I think Amika has reformulated this product, not just repackaged it, but actually reformulated it. And I think I talked about that in my FabFitFun What Will I Choose video, because I think the shampoo and conditioner in this line were one of the options. So again, this was perfectly fine, but it did have a very intense smell, and I'm not sure what the difference in formulations is. I'm assuming I got the old formulation, so I don't know how useful it is for me to say anything about this product. I think all of the Amika products have the same smell, so if you either like it or hate it, it is very strong, so just be aware of that. Okay, so leave-in products. This is quite old. This is the Carol's Daughter leave-in conditioner. So I think I got a couple of these because Caroline Hirons talked about it, and I managed to use it up, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it, partly because I have a different one I prefer more, but you know, it did the job, it was fine. So speaking of the one I do prefer, I have the Way leave-in conditioner. This is what I'm currently using, so I'm about halfway through that one. So I've purchased it at least 3 times now. So I just really love the smell of this, is really the main thing. I like that way Melrose Place fragrance. So yeah, just basic leave-in conditioner, really enjoy that. So another leave-in that I've used is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz. This is the Rhassoul Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I'm not sure if the Whey, I think the Whey does have silicones in it, so if you are kind of a strict curly girl adherent, you might look into Briogeo over Whey, but again, this doesn't have any sulfates, silicones, or parabens. So I finished a full size of that, plus I think I have 3 of these minis. So it looks like they might have changed the name at one point. I'm guessing these are the same product. One of them just says the Briogeo Rhassoul Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. And then this other one says the Farewell Frizz Rhassoul Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So, you know, Farewell Frizz I think is probably a better name for a product because it's a little bit more catchy than Rhassoul Milk.
It's a good change. It's a good change.
But anyway, I'm pretty sure those are the same, and I finished 3 of them. Last up, we have this Dry Bar Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. So again, this is a decent product, and I think this is also supposed to give you some thermal protection. I think the Whey product might as well, but yeah, just a little sample of that. So I finished that up. And then lastly, just a few kind of styling products. I finished this Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Leave-In Conditioning Cream. Again, I think this is Curly Girl approved. It's no sulfates, silicones, parabens, or mineral oil. So this was a nice cream. Like I said, I just usually run something through my hair just to give it a little bit more definition and kind of cut down on the frizz. So I would use this again. It's a very accessible product at the drugstore and that sort of thing. So that was good. They do make a similar product that I don't think is Curly Girl approved, so just make sure to check the ingredients and make sure you're buying the right one if you're interested. Next up, we have the Bumble & Bumble Don't Blow It Fine Hair Styler. This was a 2 fluid ounce size, and I've gotten samples of this. I think purchased it full size. So as the catchy little name would suggest, this is kind of a like air dry cream, which is usually what I do with my hair. So I think they have this in fine and then also either medium or thick. And I think I've used both, and I'm not sure exactly what the difference is or if I feel differently about either one. But again, I do like this product for a leave-in. And then the last one I have here is also from DevaCurl. This is the Super Cream Coconut Curl Styler. And I'm almost done with this one. You can see it's a little bit of a different package and size. But again, I just like this for kind of a, you know, leave-in treatment just to kind of give my waves a little bit more polish. So even though it does say curl, I find that it works well on wavy hair. So yeah, so almost done with this one, and then I think I did purchase another one of this size not too long ago from Ulta. But again, the DevaCurl products may look different, so I'll link what I can down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you found this helpful if you have kind of a similar hair texture or similar preferences to me. And I'm probably due for another kind of like body care or skincare empties coming up soon. Oh, that reminds me. This can has been kind of kicking around underneath my desk. I did finish one of these Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. I think this is supposed to be good for your hair, so I'm just going to throw it into this video. And it's one of these products like I will incorporate into a smoothie. I don't see a marked difference, but I don't know, I keep buying it anyway. I think it is going to be on sale soon at Costco, so if you were interested in trying it, this is the Costco size. It's 24 ounces. So yeah, if I can find it on sale, I'll usually pick it up, but it's not like a must-have everyday type thing for me. So now that's everything I have for you today. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it helpful. If you were at all impacted by the hurricane in Louisiana, I hope you're okay and that the power is restored very quickly. I know it's horrible dealing with the aftermath of a hurricane, so my heart goes out to all of you that are currently impacted by that. But anyway, I hope this silly little hair care video was entertaining at least. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep rambling on now, aren't I? But anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.